Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's make something pretty. Stay tuned. So, we just finished making these absolutely gorgeous stationery sets, and I'll open them up so you can see just how pretty and how elegant they are on the inside. So today we are going to keep that beautiful bee theme going, and we are going to be making this wonderful little 2020 calendar and pad set. I found these wonderful little 2020 sets at Dollar General for $1. Then I happened to be in Big Lots. I saw them in there. So you can actually find these if you're in the U.S. at Big Lots, Dollar General, probably at any other store of that type. And overseas, you can probably find something very similar. So this is what we're going to make today, and it'll look like this. Open up like this. I've got a cute little tag right here, and again, I am using this beautiful, beautiful paper pad, Tell the Bees, and I know that some of you have had some luck in finding it, which is great because you're going to love this pad. Some of you already had it in your stash, so just keep looking because there might be a few pads still out there. So to make this particular notebook, I am using this pad, and the actual large pad measures 3 3/4 by 5, and then the little calendar at the top measures 3 by 2 1/4, in case you wanted to make your own. Then we are going to need 2 pieces of chipboard that measure 8 1/4 by 4 1/4, and a chipboard spine that measures 1/2 by 8 1/4. Then we will need a piece of paper that measures 3 3/4 by 5. We'll need a liner piece that measures 9 7/8 by 8. And we will need an outer liner piece that measures 12 by 10 1/2. All right, guys, so we're going to bring in our 10 1/2 by 12 inch paper, and we're going to lay down one of our 8 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch pieces of chipboard, just like that. And then we're going to take our spine piece and place it down using about 1/8 of an inch in spacing. And then we'll take the remaining 8 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch piece, and we'll place it down. And then I'll come back with my finger blade, and I'm just going to remove my excess paper. And then I'll just fold my paper over just like this, and I'll come back and I'm simply going to miter my edges. So then I'll place down a piece of tape, and then I am simply going to lift up my tape, fold over the end just like this, and make sure it's stuck down. And then I'll do this on all 4 sides, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have my edges folded over, and I went ahead and placed my tape down, and I placed my tape going from here to here. Not all the way to the edges, just on the inside of the border here. And then I have a piece of 8 7/8 by 8 paper, and I think I mentioned that it was 9 7/8 when I gave the supply list. It is actually 8 7/8, so you'll need to cut your paper down. And all I'm going to do is take my glue, go around the edges, and we're going to get this stuck down. So I'll place this down. We hold it down and try to get it nice and even. Come back with my paper towel and get that glue worked in. And then I'll come back with my bone folder and I'm really going to work that glue in. And then I'm just going to find my spine, come back, and just get that nice and crisp. And I'll turn it, do it on the other side, get my bone folder down inside, and make sure that I've got everything nice and stuck. And then I'm going to come back and I'm just going to push the glue, and then I'll fold it up, and you can see that we've got a very delightful little bead book here. It's already turning out to be something cute. So I'm going to open this back up. I'm just going to loosen it just a little bit, make it easier to open and close. Lay it down flat. Then I'm going to come back in with this, but I don't want the ugliness of that paper. So basically all I want is really the pad. So I am going to come around and just remove all of the purple part that's on here. I'm just going to cut it away. And now that I've cut it away, I'll be able to take that and just put that right there, just like that. And then I'll come back and I'm going to do the same thing with the calendar. And on the back, you can see that there's a magnet that we can actually save, and you can use it on another project. So I'm simply going to come back in and just cut around and remove my calendar. And if you want, you can find your own calendar online and print it as well. So I am going to place this inside just like this, and I am going to take my calendar, place glue on the back, then I am going to position this, leaving that in place, bring it up to my face so I can make sure that I've got this in here straight. And when I think that I do, I'll go ahead and I'll just press it down. Then I'm going to do the same thing with this Dream Big tablet. So I am going to come back, place it down, look at it to make sure that I have it where I want it. Let me just take a look at this to make sure that we have got even placement. So we'll get that stuck down, and now we can come in on this side and just do some mild decorating to it. So all I'm going to do is I have my piece that measures 3 3/4 by 5, and I am simply going to cut this on the diagonal to make a cute little pocket. Nothing special, just a cute little pocket, that's all. And this time I am going to take my pocket and place it over here on this side just to be a little different. So I am going to take my glue. Before I do that though, before I place it down, I just want to come and square that off a little bit because I really don't like the point on the end. It's just a personal preference of mine. And then I'll take this, bring it in right at that fold, and we'll get this stuck down. And then I cut out this cute little tag that I'm just going to tuck in like that. And then I also cut out Queen Bee, and I am going to take that and place some glue along the back, and then I'll take it and I'm going to position it right up here just to kind of give us some interest on this page as well. And I'm going to take this sheet off because it's kind of ragged looking, and you can see just how cute this has turned out to be. So easy to make, guys, so quick to make, and this is such a cute little gift. It's great as a stocking stuffer, it's great as Secret Santa, it's just all around great. So to keep the outside simple, I have a 1/4 inch strip that I am going to lay down across here just to give me some interest, and I'll do that with my glue. And then I'm just going to place this down. look at it to make sure I've got it nice and straight. And I'll get that stuck down. Come back with my paper towel, and I'm just gonna get that nice and stuck. And then what I want to put on this one is one of my cute little Anna Griffin stickers, and it says, "Just for you." I think it's a wonderful sentiment for this book. And I am just going to check this to make sure that I've got it nice and straight. And I'm pleased with it. So now I'll come back and I am going to remove my excess paper. So I'll open this up. I'll come in and cut that off. Then I'll close it. And I'll come over and cut that off. And now we've got this wonderful cuteness. And then lastly, what I want to do is I want to take just a little dot of glue, and I'm going to place down a couple of flat back pearls just to give me some interest and some cuteness. And there, you can see just how gorgeous this is. And should I say it, guys? Of course I should, and of course I will. This is so stinking cute. I am in love with the bees, and I think that bee paper is just absolutely gorgeous. And then when we open this up, we have got a gorgeous, gorgeous little notebook here with just tearaway pieces of paper, tearaway calendar sheets, and I believe that there are 5 weeks for each calendar month in here. So you've got quite a bit, and you can just check off whatever you need to. But this is so cute and so perfect for gift giving. And I am going to bring the other one back in so you can see just how adorable these are. So easy to make, so gorgeous. I mean, we're taking just plain old chipboard and some beautiful paper and turning it into something that is so useful, yet so beautiful. And I'm going to open this one up so that you can see just how gorgeous they both really are. Don't you think so? I know I do. I think these are just fabulous. And if you can't find items like this, print them off. Again, I gave you the measurements for these. Just print them off. The measurement for this is 3 by 2 1/4, and the measurement for this is 3 3/4 by 5. Just print them, cut them down, and you can make your own. So I hope that you guys have liked this project, and if you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys have a great day, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.